Well, faithful, if the numbers don't lie, the 49ers are getting better in the draft year after year. Well, getting better, if not in quality, in quantity. 2017, from 10 draft picks that we had, there is only one player left. That is George Kittle. There was another player that until this year he hung out in our team, and that was DJ Jones. But the rest, they were all gone. And including no first round picks and no third round picks from 2017. 2018, from 9 picks, there's only 3 players left, including a second round pick. In 2019, from 8 picks, we still have 5 players. So at least it's an improvement from the previous 2 years. 2017 being the worst of the worst. 2020, incredible. From 5 picks that we had in 2020, we still have all the players from 2020. 2021, from 8 selections, we still have 7. Unfortunately, we lost Trey Sermon to the Philadelphia Eagles. 2022, from 9 players, we still have 8 players. The only player that we lost was Tariq Castro Fields, was a 6th round pick. And in any case, we don't know if he will make the team, right? But it seems like we are improving in the draft. Well, like I said, if not in quality, at least in quantity. But which are the positions that the 49ers they are selecting more players? And that will be defensive linemen and defensive backs. In second place, wide receivers. Which most of them, well, half of them, we're talking about wide receivers, they're no longer in the team. The same case for defensive backs. And the same case for defensive linemen. So, okay, we have a couple of misses there, but still we're improving. The other point is that in the 49ers, it seems like there's only 2 premium positions. That year after year, we are trying so hard to get better and to get players that other positions, I mean, not that we abandon the other positions, but we don't put that type of emphasis on the other positions. And I'm talking about defensive linemen and running backs. Running backs, in the last 2 years, we selected 3 running backs, including 2 third-round picks. But not only that, how many undrafted free agents we signed in the past? I mean, you name it. Jermichael Hasty, Breida, Jeff Wilson Jr., Raheem Mostert, and it goes and goes and goes. Jordan Mason. There is a lot of running backs. In other running backs that we signed from other teams, like McKinnon, others that we trade for, like Christian McCaffrey. With the defensive lineman, it seems like is similar pattern. And not only we selected, I mean, in the first round, Buckner, Armstead, Solomon Thomas, Bosa, Kinlo, Drake Jackson. And not only that, after in the draft, we've selected so many defensive linemen too. Kentavious Street, Kalia Davis, you name it. There's a lot of names to bring to the table. And we trade for another. Jordan Willis, Charles O'Menihue. We signed undrafted free agents, Kevin Givens. other reclaim projects from other teams, Arden Key, Hassan Ridgway, you name it. There's so many players that they pass through these two positions. But how about tackle? How about corner? How about quarterback? It seems like we don't have that type of urgency for other positions in the 49ers. Wide receivers, we selected 8, 4 still on the team. 2 they are very good, and Brandon Ayuk and Deebo Samuel. The third one is a third down specialist, is Jovan Jennings. And the fourth one is Danny Gray. That right now, Danny Gray is in Shanahan's doghouse. 100%. So it seems like after the draft, not only we are getting better in the quantity of players that they stick around in our team, but it seems like we have more emphasis mainly in two positions. And even if we drafted a lot of defensive backs, every single one comes in the third round or after the third round. From the third rounds that we've selected defensive backs, which is Akello Witherspoon, um, Ambry Thomas, and Tarvarius Moore, I mean, Akello Witherspoon no longer in the team, Tarvarius Moore, very good in special teams, and Ambry Thomas, it seems like he's no good, which is many other teams and many people believe that these are premium positions. Tackle. And the most important one, quarterback. We've selected 2 quarterbacks. Well, 3. CJ Beathard, Trey Lance, and Brock Purdy. In 6 years, well, yeah, 6 years. Uh, I mean, what else can we say about these other positions that they seem that they are not appreciated as much as defensive linemen or running back? Safety, if we did, I mean, Jimmy Ward and Jaquaski Tartt, they're from the previous regime. And yeah, we selected players, but they were in the, I mean, after that third, fourth, fifth round. And we strike gold with Talanoa Hufanga, which was a fifth round pick. So, 2 premium positions. We are getting into better in the draft. Like I said, at least if not in quality, in quantity. And it might be that in quality too. I do believe that the draft has improved not only in quality and quantity, but also in quality. So if you have better players, obviously that they are going to stick longer in your team. But like I'm saying, we need to pay attention more to other positions. Now we've signed players and we bring undrafted free agents to, for example, cornerback. With Emmanuel Mosley, we signed in the past Jason Barrett, which many people thought that he was done with so many injuries. Now Mooney Ward, but before that, Richard Sherman and Josh Norman. So obviously we pay attention, but in signing free agents, which by the way, cornerback is one of the most expensive positions. If you drafted good, then obviously, I mean, it's going to be your own player and you are going to pay them. But It seems like, again, there's only two premium positions in the 49ers team: defensive linemen and running backs. Let me know what you think. Comment down below. Don't forget to subscribe. And like always, see you in the next one.